Welcome back to the Force 90 YouTube channel, everybody, and welcome to the last video of Season 7 of Parma. 3 games left. We're not officially safe yet, but we only need 1 point from our last 3 games to guarantee safety. So it is not officially done, so I just want to make sure that we can do that and just try and get a point from somewhere. But our last 3 games are very tough, so we'll have to see. But it's highly unlikely that we'll be going down, because we'd have to lose all 3 of our games, and someone else would have to win all 3 of their games. So, that probably won't happen, but if it does happen, then this is the last video you're going to see from me, because I'd be just so ashamed. But yeah, Season 7 finale of Parma from the Ashes. Off we go. Okay, so you can see the table here. Parma are 13th place at the moment. 9 clear of the relegation zone. Torino and Bologna both on 32 points. We're on 41. We've hit the magic number, but we'll have to see where we go from there. Last episode, a draw against Lazio, which was actually quite good. And then a 4-2 defeat against Sampdoria, who scored 10 goals against us in 2 games over the season. Yeah, not great. Sorry, I had something stuck to my foot there. An empty packet of tissues. Been a bit ill, that's why you haven't seen many videos from me this week, apart from that update one. And I'm still taking Q&A questions as well, so you've got until, I would say until Monday, but if I haven't got a lot, then I might extend that. But I think I've got about 4 or 5 questions so far, so I think there will be one coming out. It just depends on when it's going to be taking place. So, yeah, that's that. So, today's games, so we start off away against Milan, and then at home against Juventus, who are 2 teams vying for the title, actually. The only 2 teams that could still win it. Sampdoria are in 3rd place, and they're too far behind now. So, Milan and Juventus in a 2-horse race for the title, and we face them 1 game after the other. Our final game is against Sassuolo, who we could still overtake. We're 8 behind them, and we could still finish as high as 10th place. So, a top half finish would be a dream come true. Highly, highly unlikely, because we'd have to win all 3 of our games, and Udinese lose all of their games, and we need to get a 14-goal swing. That won't happen. Let's get into some football then, because I've got 3 matches to play, and I don't want this video to be too long. So let's just jump into the first match, and let's pick a team. Okay, so we do have a few absences. So Emmers is injured, so he will have to come off. I'm going to bring on Manala. And I'm going to bring Risk onto the bench. I think we'll play Manala as a roaming playmaker. Petkov's also ineligible because he's loaned from Milan, so we can't play him. We'll play Raffini on that left midfield, and we'll have to put Jovino on the bench. There isn't anyone else. Longo is eligible to play, but he probably won't. But we'll have him on the bench just for that emergency option against Milan. We're going to play defensive and flexible. We're going to sit a bit deeper. It's going to be a bit more disciplined. Yeah, I think we'll leave it at that. I think, yeah, let's do it. We'll send that team out. And yeah, we just need a point. That's all we need from one of these 3 games. And then we could still be safe even if we lose like 5-0. Because Torino and Bologna could fail to win their games. And that would mean that we're safe. So, I ain't doing any of that. So we should be absolutely fine, unless we have good luck. I'll say good luck. Let's try that. Right, let's start. Yeah, we just need a point. I think we'll be absolutely fine. Okay, we are underway. We kick off. Let's start well here, please. Now, they've got Coutinho and Kane again. Now, well, Kane, I'm going to try and avoid talking about Kane today. Because, yeah, he was really annoying recently. Oh, it's a goal. That didn't take very long. Less than a minute. Emerson scored. It was like 52 seconds. That's a great start. Well done, guys. Milan, the current league leaders, are 1-0 up in this game. Coutinho's free kick met by the... it looked like it actually came off one of our players, and then Emerson just flowed through and scored. That's 1-0. Right, let's try and get back in this, because that was a goal very early on. And they're coming forward again here. It's with Casemiro. Here is Mauri to Coutinho. Kane is through, and Kane shoots just wide. See, Kane's good at shooting. Like, well, that wasn't really a good example. Safe pass back to the goalkeeper, but they've given the ball away straight away here. Here is Kane again, and that hit the bar, I think. It's gone out of play again. Milan are completely battering us in this first 10 minutes. Mauri's in loads of space here. Right, so this isn't working, whatever we're doing, so I think we need to change it, because they are, well, we probably haven't even been in their half yet. Not that I've seen anyway. It's another corner. It was a poor one, actually. Manala on the ball now. Now he clears it. Well, he clears it out of play. Okay, we need to do something different here, because we're doing really badly. So, what can we do? Right, let's try that. Go a bit more direct and just try something a bit different. So far, our pass completion rate has been absolutely shocking. Not having nearly enough of the ball, and we're just giving it away so cheaply. Coutinho on the ball here, finds Villalba, and it's 2-0. Only played 12 minutes, and we're looking like we're going to be in for a battering here. Milan have, they've been all over us. We haven't even got out of the starting blocks. Going back to Coutinho. I mean, where's the right back? What are you doing there? Right, I'm going to try and adopt a counter style, because we've been defensive and we've offered no attacking whatsoever. We've had 2 shots, or 3 now. This has been awful so far. Ajapong at the right, I don't know what he's been doing. Salzer as well has been playing poorly. This is an awful first half. I mean, like, we haven't had a highlight yet, really. Well, we haven't. Don't know about really. We haven't had a highlight at all. Those 2 defenders there have really disappointed me today. I mean, our fullbacks the whole season, I said this last time, our fullbacks all season, every single one of them have been shit. It was almost 3-0 there, but Bleve makes the save. The header was right at him, to be fair, so we couldn't really fuck that up. Galliano got a good side goal here, but he's been dispossessed, and here is Barreto now. I think that's the first time I've seen us in their half. Kane has a shot. It's a good save by Bleve. Cleared up pitch, and Mauri with the ball now. Here is Villalba. Back to Mauri. And, Geraldo should have closed that down. And it's 3-0. Not even half time yet. We're 3-0 down. We've been absolutely shit this first half. Milan are going to complete. This is going to be our heaviest defeat of the season. We've had a 6-1 defeat this season. This is going to be even worse than that. We're going to be conceding 7 or 8 here if we don't buck up our ideas. I'm going aggressive. I'm not happy with your performance out there. You were awful. Right, defenders are being changed. Right, now we can't change the right back because Del Andrea is out, so we can't play. So we can't do that. So we'll have to keep Ajapong on there. But Salsa's coming off. Fornasio is going to play, or Finballo as I like to call him. Play him as a central defender. And right, we're going to make Geraldo a defensive fullback, and the same with Ajapong. No, if it hadn't been for Bleve, we probably conceded double figures by now. He's made a few saves, he has. That back 4 have done absolutely nothing. No one has. I mean, this has been an awful game. Rafinha's on a 6-3. Brotoya's on a 6-5. We haven't showed up for this game. I don't know what's going on. 3-0 down. But then again, we could still find ourselves safe after today. Depends on other results. But we'll have to wait and see. Jill, let's go attacking. Let's just go for a goal. I'm going to take off Rafinha because he's done absolutely nothing. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put Juvinho on there. Haven't played him all season. Probably played about 3 games last season because he was just absolute shit. He's retiring, so let's give him a bit of a swan song. Why the hell not? Inside forward on support. Here's Harry Kane on the ball. Passes back to DeCilio. It's Pastore. And he was dispossessed, but they've won the ball back straight away here. That's better. Manala. Here is Juvinho. And gave it away instantly. Deary me. Geraldo doesn't get on the end of that. Fornasio with a good header away. Here's Pastore. Ajapong. Oh, come on! Oh, good save. Oh, fucking hell. This is shit. 20 minutes left. It's 4-0. This could they've had 32 shots. We've had 3. What do I do? Do you know what? Just stay on counter, because if we go attacking, they're just going to destroy us. Brotonye, again, has been shit. Everyone has. Everyone's been shit this game. Let's play Brusque. 5.5 and 5.1 for our fullbacks. Are you serious? I want to go 3 at the back next season. I wouldn't know where to start on a tactic for it, but I have absolutely zero faith in our fullbacks for next season. And I don't want to sell all 4. That was damage limitation at the moment. 82 minutes in. It's only, I say only 4-0. Like, this could have been double figures. We've been absolutely awful today. Everywhere in the pitch. Okay, the pain's over. It's full time. It's AC Milan 4, Parma 0. Not happy with the result because we were absolutely shit. Disappointed with your defensive efforts. That was the worst. I know it's against Milan and they probably sealed the title with that. They did because Juventus lost at home to Empoli. But that was one of the worst performances I've ever seen. As far as our promotion, we're already in the top flight. As far as our survival goes, it's still not clear. Torino won, so they're now 6 behind us. So you've got 3 teams there on 35 points. So we're still not safe after that because Torino won. And, Cagliari and Provercelli, they dropped places. So, yeah, as it stands, we're still not safe. Our goal difference is even worse now. Minus 19. It's we have the worst defensive record in the league. 70 goals conceded this season. 70. Deary me. Well, Milan won the title with that, so they won it in convincing fashion. Sorry, look at those goals. An error from Ajapong, an error from Salsa, an error from Giraldo, and an error from Brotonje. So all of their goals came from defensive errors by our players. That is awful. I mean, that's just funny. Deary me. So Milan sealed the title with that win, but we pretty much handed it to them there. They've left. Oh, can we scout these guys? I wonder if any of these guys are really good. I always try to do this. They are. Okay, I've already done that. Well, Giraldo's bound for the next match because he's got 10 yellows. So Mies de Vries will be playing in the next game. That might be a good thing because Giraldo was absolutely awful in that game. But we'll have to wait and see. Now, how good are these guys that were released? I think these guys look like they're not going to be very good because they're now free agents. Just have a look at the Serie B. Brescia have been promoted. Have they finished their league now? Not yet. Carpi and Brescia are confirmed to be promoted. There is still the playoffs to play. So we'll have to wait and see who else is coming up. But at the moment, Carpi and Brescia will be joining us next season if we stay up. That is. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Alright, game 2 against Parma. So, changes. Fornassi's going to come in at centre-back. Right. Yeah. There's not a lot else I can do here, really. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Counter? Let's try counter. Structures. We'll leave all that as it is. Right, okay, go. We can't do much worse than we did against Milan, so let's just, hope for a miracle. So the teams we need to keep an eye on in terms of staying up are Torino, Provercelli, and Cagliari. So we'll have to keep an eye out for them. I think I've lost the latest scores as well as the table, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they're both gone now. Like this game, that's really annoying me about this game that always happens. It's such a pain. But we're on the way against Juventus. We just need a point to guarantee survival, and we haven't got it yet. But we'll have to see what happens. Well, we've gone longer without conceding than we did against Milan, so that's one thing we've improved on. We've had 1 shot so far. Oh god, there's another Zivkovic. There's Nemanja now. There's Rochero. There's Andrea. How many Zivkovic's are there in this game? That might be a regen, Fairs. So, right now, Torino are winning, so that's bad. Galliano has picked up a knock. It's a bruised head. They've got a corner here, Milan, and it's gone in. It is Rugani who scored it. Daniele Rugani. Right. Galliano's going to stay on for the time being. We're 1-0 down, but it's 37 minutes played, so by this time we were 2-0 down. That's twice as good as far as I'm concerned. Or half as bad, I'd say. It's still quite bad. What can I do about this possession? It's so bad. I'm not going direct. Let's slow down a bit and go a bit shorter. Let's try that. Let's try and just pass it around. Because our passing is absolutely shit. Like, it really is. Goal kick here. It's up to Khalifi. No, it's not. He didn't get anywhere near that. Khalifi has not been... I paid almost £7 million for Khalifi. He hasn't lived up to that value at all. He's been okay, but he hasn't done anything that's really... anything to shout about. I think he's only had maybe 2 assists. De Vries to Rusk. This is good passing here. Not doing too badly. Here is Khalifi, our biggest signing to date. Brotonia's in space. That's nice. Oh, Galliano hit the bar. Rusk is on the ball. It's deflected. It goes out for a throw-in. That was not far off at all. I mean, we haven't hit the target yet, but we haven't looked that bad. We are doing quite well. I'm pleased how you're going. Pleased how things are going. Keep it up. I will leave Galliano on there for now. I'm going to take off Khalifi because he hasn't done anything. Let's bring Berzotti on. I'm not going to change anything apart from that one sub. Okay, the second half is underway. If we could get a goal, that would be fantastic, but I don't know if we will or not. I mean, the fullbacks again, absolutely playing rubbish. We haven't hit the target yet. Yeah, we need to be doing better. I mean, next season, I'm terrified because if we play like we've been playing this second half of the season, then we are going down because we have been absolutely terrible this second half of the season. I think we've won maybe... Oh, that's a bad goal. I think we've probably won about 4 games, maybe. I don't know. In this second half of the season, I ain't got a clue. Haven't hit the target yet. Not enough possession. Not winning enough headers. We're not good enough. I need to change this team dramatically. Berzotti's on the ball here. Here's Galliano. And finds Silva. That's a nice ball. Go on, Silva. As a shot. Wasn't far off, to be fair. That is on target. So, that's a good thing. We haven't been as bad as we were. Galliano not playing so well, though. And he's still struggling. So, we're going to take him off. I'm going to bring on Zanin just because Cherry and Longo are still kind of tired. And I want to keep them for the last game. Because that could still be crucial. Because I don't know what's happening in other games. I saw Torino were winning, but I don't know what's happened since then. Here is Zanin, the substitute on the ball. Finds Petkov. Have a shot, boy. Go on. He did go himself. It was wide. And with an hour played, still 2-0 down, but this is, a lot better than we were against Milan. Clemenza now puts through Zé Gomez. Now he's got work to do. Passes it to Capone. Here is Calanto, and that is 3-0. So this might still be as bad as a result against... This might still be as bad a result as against Milan, but this is Juventus we're talking about here. We've been shit again. We were much better than we were against Milan, that's for sure. But we'll have to wait and see what's been happening elsewhere in terms of results, because we might still be safe, but again, it depends on what's happening elsewhere. This could be a touch for a goal here, though, but Silva is dispossessed again. That's full time. It's 3-0 to Juventus. Now, you see, before it was we can't fault them, they gave it all they had. But apparently tonight we were disappointing. We played better than we did before. I'm going to say unlucky. Now, are we safe? Yeah, are we safe? We are. We are safe. Cagliari lost 3-0. So we are officially safe now. That's fine. I can relax now. We've been playing really badly, but we've done enough to stay up. But now it's about trying to finish... as high as we can and try and get as much money from the season as we can, because the higher you finish, the more money you're given. So we could still finish 13th, but we could find ourselves down to 16th. So we'll have to see. But yeah, I don't know how we stayed up like this season. I don't know how we did it. We've got one more game to play against Sassuolo, who at the moment are 11th. Now, let's try and get a point in that game, because if I play 3 games and lose all 3, that's not good. So... let's try and do well against Sassuolo. Let's try and score a goal. We haven't scored a goal yet. But yeah. So we have avoided relegations. Results elsewhere ensured our survival yet. Galliano is going to miss the last game though. He's got a bruised head. So that's a shame. Squad bonus has been paid out. I've been given £30,000 because we didn't get relegated. And Cherry's been given almost £70,000. Okay. That's not too bad. Right, so I'll see you for the final game against Sassuolo. Hopefully we can get a point at least. And, well, let's try and get a goal as well, at least a goal. Alright, that's the 2 hardest games out of the way. Now for Sassuolo. Now, Galliano's out, so he'll have to miss this game. Bring Cherry back in. Target man on attack, yep. So, let's give Zanin a start. Play him as the advanced forward. Right back, we've still got a problem. In fact, do you know what? There's a young right back that we got. Pozzi, I think his name was. Do you know Pozza? If he's fit, which he's not, okay, never mind that idea. Maybe he's the key to that right back thing, because it's not good enough. Right, Ruskov, Minella on. I know this is our last game, but we'll just do this. Do you know what? Let's give Pignataro a start. Let's see what you're made of, buddy. De Vries was better than Geraldo was, so we'll do that. Let's leave that as it is, I think. Get out there and show the world you got what it takes. Aggressive team talk, and it may have worked. We'll have to wait and see. Right, off we go. Last game of the season. Well, we've got a corner here. This could be a goal. No, it's come back to Khalifi, but we've got another chance to put the ball in here. He does, and it's a goal. We've got a goal. It was Ivelo Petkov with it. His fourth of the season. On loan from AC Milan. He missed the first game, of course, but he's come in. He came back in the Juventus game, but he's got a goal here, so that's good. And I believe his contract is up, so we could try and get him on a Bosman after this. I think let's see what sort of wage he wants, because we'll have to wait. We'll have to see if we can get him, because he's probably been one of our best players this season. He's been very good as a Petkov. So I'd love to try and keep him, or at least reloan him for another season, because he's been one of the best this season. Of quite a bad bunch, he's been very good. Khalifi added into his assist, so that's not too bad. Another corner here. It's come out. I think it was Pignataro had a shot. Zanin's in space here. Petkov again. His shot was blocked, but he's got another go at it here. Finds Pignataro, and he's lost the ball there. Here is raining out for Sassuolo. Great tackle, De Vries. That's what I want to see from my left back. Geraldo, take note. Yeah, I'm going to say, yeah, we're doing well so far. Keep it up. So let's do that. So Matt Zanin so far hasn't done very much. I think he might be on his way, actually, Zanin. He's good, but he's starting to lose some of his potential that he had at the start. So we'll see what we can do with Zanin, because he's never really had a good stint in the first team. He's been on the bench a lot. He started a few games, but he hasn't really impressed me as much as I would hope that he would. So I think Zanin, I don't know if he's going to be sold, but yeah, I think he's pretty much lived up. He hasn't really lived up to what I was expecting from him. So I think he might be on his way. We'll have to wait and see. But some of these guys, I mean, Pignataro's got great potential, as has a Salazar centre back who's not playing because, of course, he had a run of bad games. That first game he was awful. So, but then he's only 20, so he's still learning the game really at 20 years old. He's still got an awful lot to learn. But we are still 1-0 up here in Sassuolo. Here is Maniscalchi to Mkhitaryan. What's a goal? Mkhitaryan. I thought I was going to say Alexis Sanchez then. Alvaro Sanchez. It's one apiece, but we're still doing okay. Passing is actually 70%. Well, I like to see a 7 in there, because anything below that really isn't good enough. I'm going to take off Zanin, because he's not done much today. No, leave Cherry. So we've got Longo or Selva. We'll give Longo a game. He's back from injury, so let's put him on there. Complete forward on attack. That's a red card, I think. Geshev is going to be getting a second yellow. There it is. Red card for Yavor Geshev for the foul on Cherry. I'm guessing that was like I don't know what that was. Cherry went up for the header, I think. I don't know what Geshev did, whether it was a push or something like that. I don't know, but he's got a red card. I won't be making any complaints. Less than 10 minutes played. Still 1-1. We could get a winner, but then again, so good to Sassuolo. They've had a fair few shots. Not created a lot of chances from them, but they've had a few shots. Longo on the ball here. Here is De Vries to Pignataro, to Rusk, to the Ajapong, who is in the middle for some reason. Djordjevic doesn't clear it very far. Here is Khalifi. Come on. Petkov. Cherry. Oh, shot. It was a close range shot, but the goalkeeper holds on to it. Clears it up pitch. Only 5 minutes left. We're looking like we're going to get a point here. If we can hold on, we're looking okay. I'm going to take off Petkov for the last few minutes. We'll give Aramu a run out, because he's probably going to be leaving. It's a shame we're going to be seeing some of these guys go. I don't think they're good enough for us anymore, as we've moved up the leagues. But, it's going to be a shame to see him go. But we do have to freshen this team up if we're going to stay in the top flight. So, yeah, there's only about 30 seconds left. Still pushing for a winner here. We've got loads of space. We're doing really well, actually. De Vries on the ball. Here is Aramu. And, he's given the ball away there. That's not good. And Fanasia, the header away there. But he's given it straight to Mkhitaryan. I don't know how to say his name. Mkhitaryan? I don't know. Sanchez with a wayward effort. And that's full time. And we've got a point on our last game. That's not too bad. I think we've done very well there. You've proved a lot of people wrong in avoiding defeat out there. That's a good team talk. I'm happy with that performance. And that secured 14th place. So that's not too bad at all. We could have been a bit lower than that. We could have been down in 16th. But 14th place is very respectable for a team. Well, it's more than respectable. It's fantastic for a team that were tipped to finish bottom at the start of the season. So I will absolutely take that. I don't know how we've done it. I mean, we've been shocking in some of these games, like over the season. 74 goals conceded. Somehow we've finished 14th. So yeah, I will absolutely take it. And 42 points is good. I mean, 40 I think was the magic number. 38, as it turns out, did keep two teams up, but it was all about goal difference in the end. Provercelli slipped into the relegation zone after they beat Juventus 3-0, and yet they got relegated because Cagliari won. That's insane. They won 3-0 at Juventus, and they still got relegated. What are Juventus doing? What the fuck happened there? They were about 4 points behind Milan at one point, but I don't know what's happened to them. Deary me. They lost to Empoli as well. Alright, so draw. Yeah, Provercelli relegated. They sacked the manager. Inter sacked their manager. We were given £1.18 million for finishing in 14th place. £150,000 shared out after finishing 14th. What? Parma were announced today as the winners of the Serie A Best Club of the Year award. Best Club of the Year? Why? What, because we stayed up? Because we did really well, I guess. Medium expectation 20th, we finished 14th. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's because we... Best club of the year. I'll take it. Best club of the year. The King in the North. No, I don't know. That's amazing. Okay. We won something. Yeah, I'll take it. I can say that we won something. End of season awards then. Let's have a look at some of these. So player of the season. Petkov did win. Cherry came second. Malala came third. But Petkov, a landslide win, really. Goal of the season came from Shan Emmers. I think I remember it. In fact, let's have a look at that goal. It was against Sampdoria in a game where we lost 6-1. This was the one goal that we scored, and it was our best goal, apparently. That's just funny. Okay, so this was apparently our best goal. So we were 3-0 down at this point. This was 75 minutes in the game. There were still 4 goals after this. That apparently was our best goal. And it was in a 6-1 defeat. Okay. It was a good goal, to be fair. So, yeah. Signing of the season was Petkov on loan from Milan, and he also won Young Player of the Season. So, very much a success story. Now, is his contract up? It is. Let's see if we can get him on a Bosman. What do you want? Oh, okay. It's because I already tried before, but for some reason it wouldn't let me actually offer him a good wage because of how much wage we had left. So it would only let me offer him about £2,000 a week, and that's not what he wants. So we'll have to try that again in the future. But I definitely do want to try and get him again, whether it be on loan again or on a Bosman and get him for good. So 14th place, good. Lost in the first round of the TIM Cup to Napoli. Match of the season was our 1-0 win against Napoli, and our moment to forget, even though it featured our best goal, was a 6-1 defeat against Sampdoria. Average attendance of 22,442 with 98% full. Total of 29 players used, which is the joint second highest in the league. So I'll look at our attendance actually. I want to see what that's like compared to other teams, because if it's quite low, I do want to try and either expand our stadium or build a new one, because Ennio Tardini has been our ground. I say our ground like I'm a Parma fan, like I'm a supporter. But Ennio Tardini has been the Parma ground for quite a while now. Alright, let's do the team meeting then, because we're going to send these guys off on their holidays. What do we think? I'm going to say I'm optimistic that we can avoid relegation. Do you know what? Then I'm going to say mid-table finish. That's kind of swinged it like the other way around. I respect that each of you has your own opinion. Okay, that hasn't really done anything in the end then, is it? Okay, let's speak to Cherry, see what Cherry has to say. Team's morale is pretty low, because we haven't won in about 5 or 6 matches, something like that. Confidence review, so our job status is very secure, which is okay. Haven't really got anything to, anything bad to say about us, really, have they? So looking at some of these players then, who is liable to be shipped out? Well, Turin, absolutely, because I've never played him, and his ability potential suggests that he's not worth keeping. Gervinho's retiring. Rafinha hasn't really done very much, but we haven't had him for very long. But we only got him this season, and he has not done much at all, so have to see. Koulibaly has been disappointing. Del Andrea has been massively disappointing. Berzotti is probably not good enough anymore. He hasn't played as much this season. He still looks quite good, but we'll have to see. He's still got 3 years left in his contract though, so we might keep him. Fornacia, we've only decided, so we'll keep him. Aramu's going to be going. Bleve is probably going to be getting replaced. Brotonia, I'm going to keep because he is homegrown and he was a former Parma player, so he'll help towards that. Rusk, I'll have to wait and see. Longer, we're just signs, we'll keep him. And then we'll have to have a look at some of these and see if any of these are worth keeping or if we're going to ship any of these out. I mean, Zanin, he's still got a bit of potential, but that was 5-star once upon a time. He's got good finishing. It's a pity that he's got so few goals for us. How many has he got? He's only scored a few goals for us in total, so we'll have to see what we're going to do with these guys. I need to end this video because it's going to be a really long one otherwise, so I'm going to end this off here. I'll just do my outro bit first. So thank you very much for watching, guys. That is the end of season 7. Here's to number 8. 8 seasons. It's going to be, by far now the longest series I've ever done on the channel. So very much looking forward to season 8, and just going to see if we can finish higher than 14th, I think, because I was going to say avoid relegation, but I think we could try and really push for that, mid-table again. So let's give it our best, and we need to make some changes to the team. That's for sure. Fullbacks. If we're even going to use them, I don't know. Right, so that's going to end this video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like down below. Leave any comments you want to make, and if you want to see videos as and when they're up on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. I was on 200 very briefly, and then YouTube deleted a load of inactive accounts, or rather Google did. So I'm back down to 192. So let's try and go towards 200 subs again. I'm now 8 away. That's quite funny though. But I did do a thank you video for the time that I did have 200 subs. That's now a thank you video for 192 subs. And I'm going to be doing a Q&A in the next week or so. That's definite. I've got a few questions. I'd like to get a few more, so you can either send them to me on Twitter or leave them down in the comments on this video or any of my videos. I'm sure I'll find them because I don't get a lot of comments really. So yeah, if you've got any questions to ask me, then ask away. The ones that I've asked so far are about bands, about Hodgson, an England team, and about a save that I might do. I think that's it. So yeah, and then a couple of others. But yeah, anything you want to ask me, leave it down below or hit me up on Twitter or any of my comments, and that's it. And yeah, this video, I've been recording for over an hour now, so I don't know how long this video will be. But we'll have to wait and see. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one for season 8. I don't know when it will be because of course I've got to play pre-season, do some friendlies, make some transfers. So I will see you when I see you. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.